Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Ball Talk. Today we'll be discussing the playoffs and the play-in as we look at the end of the NBA season.
Shit.
Here we- here
In truth, neither one nor three were fundamentally as broken as it was. And there were many things since
Like this, what do you think is going to happen with the Warriors this playing tournaments?
I don't know, honestly. It's either we go home tomorrow or we go to round two. I think it's like this is a good setup, like for how bad we played this season. Like this is the best matchup we could have had. Like OKC Nuggets Timberwolves. I'd say they're the easiest out of the three. But at the same time, like that's if we even beat the Kings in round one. Because I think we split the season series and they were playing away from home. Like, I don't even know, because we have a winning record away from home and we have a winning record at home. But I don't know how they're going to do it because the game management is bad. And then Gary Payton is out as well, and it's the one that's usually on there on Fox because he's our best guard defender. So I don't know whether we'll use Wiggins or we'll just keep Steph on him and play zone or something.
Steph on the Fox.
Yeah, I don't know how we'll do.
We're in the playoffs. We're having different conversations right now because the problem is not the Timberwolves. I'm thinking about the Nuggets.
Wait, you guys are playing Nuggets, right?
Oh, no, we're playing the Timberwolves.
If you win, where are you guys playing?
If we win, we're going to play between Nuggets and Lakers, hopefully. And
so
I don't want
Nuggets.
I don't want to see the Lakers, so I'm fine with playing the Nuggets round two.
Well, like, isn't that like you're most likely playing Nuggets? Like, aren't they a harder matchup for you guys?
Are they like realistically the Nuggets are the better team, but like to the Suns, we have a higher chance like beating the Nuggets.
I guess that makes sense. But Nuggets are really well put together.
We played the Nuggets last year too, so it's like it's a similar matchup. And I don't think we're just going to have injuries collapse or any of that this year in the playoffs. And if we get out of the first round, it means our defense was able to hold up. You get it means it's not we're not coming out. We're not coming with the same regular season low intensity defense. So if we actually get past the first round, I think we'll be ready for Denver.
But like, okay.
I still think we can lose, but like I feel like we're the best team to give them the fighting punch.
Honestly, I don't disagree, but like at the same time, I don't know if you guys are going to win. Like we're just making predictions at the end of the day. Like that's the same thing I can't say for whether or not we beat Kings. And even if we beat Kings, I feel Lakers are going to win, but I really hate this Pelicans team. When we needed the win against them, suddenly Herb Jones and Trey Murphy were pulling up from half court, hitting three after three after three. Then go and beat the Lakers, give us a chance.
They forgot how to play basketball against us.
They're giving me 5 points in 3 quarters, 5 points in 8 in 4. When you were going band for band with everyone last match. Oh well. But like, what would you say is your biggest takeaway from this season for like you guys as a team, and like for your starting five?
See, the biggest takeaway I've realized is we need Bill more than I thought we were going to need him, like especially on the defensive end. Because out of like our star players, I feel like Bill is the only one that can like hold up defensively with actual sized guards. You know what I'm saying? Like if we go against an Anthony Edwards, we're going to need Bill to take on that matchup. Like a Jamal Murray, we're going to need Bill to take on all those matchups. A James Harden. So we are like I realized we actually need him. And like Frank Vogel, even though it hasn't been consistent, he has put up some defensive schemes and defensive matchups that I feel like if we see a lot of those in the playoffs, we will be able to hang a lot with a lot of all these teams. And with the Lakers, I think we beat them twice. They beat us 3 times. So we have actually gone pound for pound with teams that look like they could be favorites, like LA, Denver, a lot. So we can dead us win anybody and we can lose to anybody. Depending on how our defense shows up. So I'm confident going into this playoffs.
One thing I would say is like if we make a run and make the conference finals, I won't be surprised. If we lose tomorrow by 15, I won't be surprised as well. Like the team is
Conference
just so
finals.
by like
Conference finals. Won't you face the Clippers if you beat OKC?
I don't know if we do. I think we played Dallas. What if Dallas wins though?
Loki, I feel like you have a higher you have a higher chance beating Dallas than the Clippers because
Yeah.
the Clippers they just have too many wings for Steph Curry and Clay, honestly.
Yeah, and then that's stupid.
And we can't expect much from Wiggins going into these playoffs.
I'm not expecting much from him, but I want him to play well, like at least better than what he did last playoff run.
If 2022 Wiggins shows up, you have a chance against the Clippers. But I doubt that's going to happen.
The thing is, I don't know why or when he shows up. Like, obviously, towards the end of the season, at least his game, him and Clay, like they've started playing a lot better than they did at the start. Especially Clay, because I think Clay is now on, I think, off the bench is 19.4 PPG and very good shooting, at least for Clay standards. So I don't know. I think he can play well this playoffs. But Wiggins, I don't know. Like he can give you like 2 or 3 good games, then give you 3 or 4 bad games where you're just like, wow. And his touch around the rim, because he's super athletic. One thing I hate is when he has a wide open lane. Obviously, he's open for three, but like he keeps settling for the three, then takes the three with the contest, or just taking the three when he can easily go inside and dunk it down. Every time he does this, like, but when he's in the paint, when he's hitting his spin moves, when he's driving, when he's attacking, he's either getting to the line or he's getting buckets. Or even if he misses, he gets the rebound or something. But he hates driving inside. What would you have to say about like Grayson Allen? Like, did you expect him to shoot this well from
Yeah,
three this season?
yeah. When we got Grayson Allen, like the first thing I was saying about that was a big steal. Like I was happy when I saw that we signed Grayson Allen and Aaron Gordon because I watched last year's playoffs when CP and the rest went down against the Nuggets. I saw how they just sent 2, 3 bodies at KD and Booker, and we didn't have enough shooting threats to make them pay for that. So that's why, like, one of the first moves that like the Suns made was like getting Aaron Gordon, getting Grayson Allen, getting all the like people that can shoot the ball. And I was excited. So like I can't really say I'm surprised that they exploded this season because that was expected. Because obviously Booker and KD will draw a lot of attention and they'll get good shots. So hopefully it translates to the playoffs and will be good. And one thing also is Royce O'Neal. That's a big body that can shoot and he can guard. So if everything chips in and Frank Vogel chips in, Kevin Durant doesn't have the shooting splits I've been seeing from these past games, we should be fine.
So what would you say is like your easiest matchup going like through the playoffs? So like what would you say is the best route you want? So obviously after you
Okay.
play
So looking at the
yeah.
standings right now, I would say I want OKC in the Western Conference Finals. Meaning I want them to beat the Warriors and go on and beat the Clippers or beat Dallas. Then from our side, I'll say we beat Minnesota and we face Denver.
Then from the East, who would you have?
The East, Anybody but Boston,
Hmm.
because I don't know. I don't know if you've noticed this, but like Jason Tatum just knows. I don't know. Like Jason Tatum guards Kevin Durant best out of all those superstar wings. I don't know why. So
I
I'm
think he does.
just yeah, he does. So I'm just like I don't want to see Boston just because they can guard.
Hmm.
Like they can guard and like they shoot more trees than us. So we won't really have a response. But
So
like if we
who's your
if we
best bet?
um I want us to face the Knicks.
But like, okay, wait. Do you believe like the Knicks can make it to the conference finals? Or sorry, to the
Uh
finals itself?
no.
Look at like of the teams you believe can do it, like who
So
do you have?
there's like four teams I think can. Is the Boston, Philly, and Milwaukee. So I'm going to take Milwaukee out because I think Giannis has an Achilles injury. So I think their chances are done. They should just wrap up the season. Between those three, oh, I'll say we face Philly.
I
I'll
think
say we face Philly.
Heat or Philly, one of them
Yeah,
is not going to make the playoffs. Right?
yeah. So like
Because they're
I'll
playing
say
each other
yeah,
in
like
the what they call it.
between both of them, I'm like I'm fine with whatever
Hmm.
because I don't think the Heat can guard us, and I think we can afford to let Jimmy get his buckets and shut down the rest.
Hmm. But like Jimmy now, like I don't know, like I don't know why I don't believe he they're going to go on a deep run again.
They're not, but like the fact that we haven't believed in them for like the past 3-4 years and they keep proving us wrong is just why nobody can say what they actually think. But I don't believe they're going on a deep run either. But it's just we've been saying this for like 4 years. That's not the problem. So we just have to like finally give them their respect
Hmm.
and just wait till they crumble
I mean, they're going to have to eventually because like
because they're in
it's
the
been
plane.
it's been impressive runs, but at the end of the day, it's still three failures, right? It's
So
just very very impressive failures. But
because they were
yeah,
completely outmatched in every finals. Like every finals they've been to. That's the two finals they've been to. They were outmatched. Because the Lakers were supposed to beat them in five too.
mm, that is true. Um,
Yes.
so then, did you have any like predictions for earlier in the season? And like, if you did, like, what's the word? Like,
Like
what
coming
really
into the season,
surprised you? Yeah,
coming into the
coming into
season, I
this
thought I
season.
thought the Lakers were going to be very good because of like their off season changes. Like they got bigs, they got Gabe Vincent, they got versatile at much more positions. But what I didn't expect was that the versatility was going to be more of a problem than an addition to the coach because the coach clearly doesn't understand how to use the wings and the fact that he has multiple players that can play multiple positions. It's confusing him more than helping him.
Mm.
And the Clippers, I thought the Clippers were going to be right there. Then they got Harden, and Loki, even when they were losing, I was never phased. I knew it was going to work because at the end of the day, one person was going to have to go to the bench. And I didn't think James Harden, I didn't think they brought Harden to the team to put him on the bench. So like it was obvious that it was going to have to be Westbrook. And everything clicking.
Mm.
I just thought playoff Kawhi was just going to carry them, like wheel them to the Western Conference Finals.
Mm.
And I still think that the problem is I'm a Suns fan, so I don't want to see them in the Western Conference Finals. And as for Denver, you know how I feel about Denver. Nah, I feel about Denver. I feel like Denver is just a lucky team.
Okay, wait. Who do you have for your? Okay, so I'll just in order. What do you have for like your MVP, DPOY, Rookie
So
of the Year, CPTOY?
MVP,
Just the end of season awards, yeah.
yeah, MVP is Jokic.
Yeah.
DPOY is Rudy Gobert. Most improved player, I'll say Tyrese Maxey.
Mm.
Most improved. Sorry. Sixth man of the year.
Mm.
What's it? Well, I'll say Malik Monk.
Mm.
Rookie of the year, unanimous. Wembanyama.
Mm.
What other awards? Well,
Clutch Player of the Year.
clutch player of the year. That's Steph Curry.
And who else is that? Rookie of the Year, DPOY. You
Wembanyama.
said that. Most improved. You said that. Yeah. What would I say? I think mine would just be. I know Jokic is gonna win,
Coach
but
of the
I would
year.
like. Oh yeah, Coach of the Year. Sorry, go ahead.
It should be Joe Mazzulla, but he has the top 5 players, so I'm going to give it to the OKC coach.
Then okay, so I think mine. I can start from Coach of the Year. I think I'll give Joe, or I'll give I would have given Ime Udoka
They made the
if they
playoffs,
yeah
right?
if they made the playoffs, but I'll just give Joe because this is like the best record. Like
Yeah, but like,
so
yeah, but
yeah.
like, I'm saying, like they have Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown. Like, I was thinking about it, like they're supposed to do this. I'm like I know he deserves it, but like I just don't want to give him. Like, it's the same way you feel about Jokic.
Mm.
To
Well,
me, to me, but
yeah,
to me, the MVP gap is just way too much to me. That's why, like, I just have to give Jokic. Like
then
the
yeah,
MVP
keep going,
gap
sir.
is just the MVP gap is just way too much. It's like
I guess so.
Jokic impacts more points on the board than all of them in the conversation.
Yeah,
And he
no,
also
outside Luca, because Luca has the second highest PAR of any player in in NBA history aside Wilt.
and he impacts the defensive side of the ball more than all of them
Yeah,
too.
he does. He does. I do agree.
And like he's clearly better at rebounding than all of them.
Yeah, I
And
guess he is.
and like he has won almost as like he has won as good as all of them. Some might say better. Because
I would say he has one, like he has proven himself. But like I'm just looking like I know Jokic is gonna win, like, and he has his case. Like I don't if he wins, it's not like I'm upset. Like if Jokic wins, I'm not upset. If Giannis wins, I'm not upset. If Luca wins, I'm not upset. If Shai
no,
wins, I won't be upset as well.
If Luca wins, I will be upset.
Why would you be upset? Like, look at his case. Like he has a case. It's not like
What
it's
case?
just something that's undeserved.
Case. What case? He's going into the playoffs. First of all, out of all these people, he's going into the playoffs. He won the least games out of all of them. Yeah.
True.
And like his team doesn't even have a winning, like his team doesn't even have home court going into the playoffs.
Yeah, but like that's not like it's not like he's playing bad, right? Oh, he's
And
not
like
doing enough. You get what I mean?
he hasn't dominated in more categories
What do you
than
mean?
these guys. Like if you're looking at Jokic, if we're going to talk about like every aspect of basketball, besides scoring the ball, Jokic has cleared him every other place.
Yeah, but like the gap when he's at the assisting or at the
And like,
rebounding is not much. Like, is it more than
isn't
the
Luka
gap he has scoring wise?
isn't Luka also averaging more turnovers than Jokic?
Hmm?
Isn't he averaging more turnovers than Jokic?
Yeah, but he passes the ball more.
So like that's my point exactly. Like Jokic is like playmaking better and has better playmaking efficiency. And if we're watching the game, if we're watching the games, one can argue that Jokic creates better shots for his team than Luka does.
Yes, he does. I would say that he
It's
creates
like
more shots for his team.
it's just like
But Luka takes more shots for his team than Jokic does. Like, he's the one that obviously Jokic is their guy. He's the guy. But like, if Jokic wants someone to take those tough shots, I don't know how I'll describe it. I won't say tough shots, but like
because
a
it's like
lot of the time he
also
keeps the ball out of his hand. Yeah, keep it. Sorry.
also Jokic has been like way more efficient.
Yeah, I would say that. But he shoots less. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, like in context, Luka takes a lot more.
He shoots legs and has more impact because his team is also winning more than Luka. Like, to give Luka the MVP, you're going to have to completely ignore Jokic.
I
That's why,
guess
like,
so.
I will be pissed if Luka gets MVP. Because, like, with Shea, there's like a direct narrative there. They just say, okay, yeah, we're going to give the best player on the number one seed. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I get that with the number one seed. I get that. There's a clear narrative there. What
Yeah.
narrative do you have to give Luka?
Yeah, but that's like winning. He still made the playoffs, right? He's in the playoffs right now.
Because Luka has been putting up stats every year. He's averaging 29, 8 and 8, 29, 9 and 9 for like how many years?
Yeah.
So like what like every year people look for an excuse to try and give Luka an MVP case. He needs to win. He
I
needs to
do
try and
agree
get
he needs
at
to
least
win.
at least a top 3 seed. And he needs to play, he needs to like if he's going to go against all these bigs in MVP conversations, he needs to play more defense. He needs to play better defense. Because you can't overlook them just because they are taller.
I would not overlook people, but like at the same time, like don't overlook him just because he's a god. Like, I
Yeah, but
understand
like
he needs
he's
to
a
win
big
more.
guard. He's a
He's a
big
big
guard.
guy. Yeah, he's a very big guy. And I would say if he defended more, he would have a better case. Or if he defended better. But he does play defense, at least. Okay, because it's not fair to say this guy doesn't play defense. I would just say he's not as good, or he's nowhere near as good
He's a
as Dunk.
bad defender. Look at the
Yeah,
bad
right now
defender.
he's a bad defender. Yeah, sure. But you can improve on that. I do agree
Yeah,
that right now he's not like defensively he's not there, and his team is not yet the winningest team. But like I'm saying, like if he does win the award, which is unlikely from the way the voting, mock votes or whatever have been coming out, like would it be so bad if he won the award given the amount of output he's providing?
it's just like see if for him to win the award, like they just have to look for like I don't even know how they would explain giving him the award. It's like Joel Embiid winning that particular MVP. Well, okay, many people are saying, okay, yeah, maybe he deserved it maybe Jokic deserved it more than him. That was not for my case. If you're going to give MP that award, then why did you give it to Giannis?
I would say last year Jokic should have won. I think the Jokic last year or this year, last year, I think last year was the best season of his career. Like he was
No,
clearly that
like
was his
last year,
best. Yeah,
last year,
or last season. Yeah,
what
yeah.
last season, but what reason did Joel Embiid have to win that MVP that Giannis didn't have?
Honestly, the only reason I think they gave Joel Embiid the MVP, what really pushed it
Wasn't
was
Giannis like
Kendrick
top five?
Perkins.
Wasn't
Was
Giannis
Kendrick
like top five?
Perkins? It's
Wasn't Giannis
Kendrick Perkins.
like
I think Giannis was top five.
in
It was
in
Kendrick
defensive
Perkins.
player of the year like voting?
Yeah, he
Wasn't he
was.
like
He
top five?
was. He was.
So like basically he was better defensively. He rebounded better. I think he play makes better, and his team won more. So basically, Embiid won MVP because he won scoring title. Like if I just looking at him versus Giannis.
I would say that's why he won over Giannis. Like, but you forget that media has a huge role when you give people like Kendrick Perkins or even Rachel Nichols. Honestly, I don't have any issues with these people, but like when you keep giving people that watch the game once every 3 months when their team is playing a doubleheader and then use them as to judge the entire season. Like you keep getting horrible takes time and time again. People that don't know the game. Because Henry Perkins said the only reason Jokic would win again is because Jokic is white. So Henry Perkins began this racist NBA agenda for players. So even Gilbert Arenas too came out to say that Europeans don't deserve these awards, or Jokic is the worst MVP winner ever. Like you can't just say stuff like this, and this kind of stuff factor
The
into
voting.
yeah, they factor in. That's why I feel like another big issue the NBA has, aside the systems they create, is the people they have at the head of the media systems. Because these people rarely watch the NBA, and these people keep making life harder for the players by pouring out these awful statements and this stuff that just diminishes all the hard work the players put in.
And I was just like I was baffled when I even saw that Embiid was close to winning that MVP. It was
But
like
yeah,
he wasn't supposed to be top two.
yeah. I think it started then. It was like a campaign for presidency, like the way they're running one now for what they call it, for what's his
Like
name.
didn't Jokic like almost average a triple double or shit like that? Like Kendrick Perkins even came out once and said he was start fighting.
Don't worry now, like Kendrick Perkins, I don't know him in particular, him and another couple guys. I'm very sure they don't know the game. Like the only reason he's in this position is because he played for Boston and won a ring. But was he as integral? Like honestly, not to disrespect because he's an NBA player, or whatever. But like he doesn't seem like someone that knows the game from how he speaks now. He doesn't seem like someone that watches the game. Doesn't even seem like someone that understands it at any level. But he won the chip, so he can say whatever he wants. It's crazy. I don't know. Then
Can't wait, can't
yeah,
wait for the
sorry.
playoffs, man. I can't wait for the playoffs.
I
I just
really
can't wait
can.
for the playoffs.
I think the playing is tomorrow, so at least there's still something to watch up. I think
I just
yeah, every day going forward is high intensity basketball.
I just don't want the Lakers to just fuck around and lose tomorrow. Let them win, please.
Yeah, I
Let
don't
them get that.
understand.
Let them
Someone
get that
said
7 seed.
they should lose. Like, why would you as a team choose to lose intentionally when your season would be on the line the very next game? Like, it is so stupid that people think that way. Because they winning now, I feel is like their best bet. Like,
Like,
just
see,
win and get out of there.
if they think they have a chance to beat to win the championship, they should know that no matter when you do it, you have to eventually come in front of Denver.
Exactly. So why not just go for it? Like players don't play to lose. You're playing to win. So why would you
Like
pretend?
if they beat them, if they happen to beat Denver in the first round, they are the team to beat.
Essentially, yes.
Like the Lakers become the team to beat. So
Yeah, yeah,
they should
sorry.
not just fuck around. They should not like they should better win that shit tomorrow. Because I don't want to see another LA Denver conference finals. Because that would just be another beatdown.
They do. I do think
Like literally.
they will lose. They will win
Ah,
tomorrow. They should win tomorrow. But whether they do or not, I don't know. Well, it's up to them now.
but like, do you want to see the Lakers in the playing field?
Honestly, I
Like,
don't want it. Why would I want that? Honestly, I want us to play Pelicans again, especially because of that last game. Like, I don't feel if they can match it again, I doubt that. Plus, I don't know. This season, it's just been everyone gets a shooting boost when they play the Warriors at home. Because this guy, this guy, what they call it?
Trey
This
Murphy.
no, not even Trey, like Trey and whatever their names are. I think Trey, yes. No, Trey played well. There was this dude. I don't know if it's even Pelicans. This dude has not scored a three all week. Up on yes, when we played Dallas, he has not scored a three all week. PJ
But
Washington went five
they
for
do
five.
that. They do that. They do that, bro.
I
They do that
really hate that
because
rubbish, man.
because
Like,
this Jose Alvarado, I had not heard about that guy the whole season. Then all of a sudden, against the Suns, he turned into DPOY Gary Payton.
just
I'm
play
like,
the best
bro,
basketball of your life.
and like they just pick one game and come and that's a game he wants to make 5, 6 threes. That's a
Like,
game
it's
CJ
crazy.
McCollum wants to make 7 threes in a half. Like, see, all those Pelicans, look, you shouldn't want to see them either. But this is the play-in. Nobody wants to see anybody.
Yeah, because it's one game,
Yeah, it's
except
one
for the
like you can
first
just
people.
have shooting slump.
Yeah, and it's over. Like, that's the biggest issue.
Your season is over just like that, right in front of your eyes. Oh shit! Oh shit! I can't bet against Steph Curry in a one-game situation. I did that last year.
Honestly, I think last playing we were in, he averaged 38, but we
Nah,
still lost
last year, I
to
bet against
Lakers
them going. I bet
and
against them
this
going into Game 7.
game seven. Honestly, I don't know how.
I don't
I
know how it
just know he
just.
didn't want to lose because these guys were playing dog shit. Like I can't like aside game two, yes, aside game two, we were playing the worst basketball I've ever seen. I had game two. Was it game two? Oh no, sorry, game one at home. Yes, yes, because they were the three seed with six. Yes, game one.
Nah, but like,
When so
see,
when they were up to zero.
that series could have ended fast because see, if you watch both Game 3 and Game 4, the Kings were literally trying to get that. Like they were trying to get one game in Oakland, like
Yeah,
within those 4 games. Like they tried their literal hardest.
I think what's his name? Harrison Barnes. Sorry.
Yeah, he missed the game winner.
Yeah, he missed that. I think earlier on, Wiggins had one to win the game too. Wiggins warm up three, he missed it. So honestly, I don't know. At that point, I think we were even saying I'd rather Steph take floaters from half court than pass the ball to anybody else because of how bad they were shooting. But I don't even like even I think the last play of the game, of the game one, he took a floater from three. I don't understand how he takes these shots like consistently and just takes it the next game. Like I understand he can go in, but like I don't know how good your confidence is that when you take a bad shot
Like,
and
see,
you
like
miss it, you just take it again.
the moment Golden State went up 3-2, and they failed to close it out in Oakland, I was like, fuck. I was like, yes, the series is over. I didn't know that because usually if you're going home, I heard 3-2 and you don't close it out, you usually lose. Like the same shit happened to Philly. Like it's just like you are bound to lose that series.
Yeah.
I didn't know that like Steph was just going to go nuclear.
I think that's one of his more what the more one of his more impressive games that I think I've watched. And then what else do we have on course? Yeah, so I'm just gonna like what the ask for like your thoughts on the um the the women's basketball scene like because right now I think the WNBA draft is today as at the time we're recording. So like what do you think how important do you think it is that or how not important how big do you think this draft is going to be for women's basketball, WNBA and women's basketball?
This is everything for them. Like if this draft and this draft class in particular live up to the hype, like
Mm.
it's big for them because everybody has been watching this particular players since they were in college, and
Mm.
everything people have been wondering was, would this translate to the WNBA? Why isn't the WNBA that interesting? So like, if this particular draft class can like bring the hype, and like bring their talents and translate to the WNBA, it's everything for them. I feel like the viewership will go up and
Hmm.
a lot will just go up for them.
I don't agree with that because I think what they've been missing, or what's the word, is like I don't know what it is. Like I think I'll call it like a story. I don't know, like I feel that's what they needed. Like they needed a story. They needed like something for people to root for, essentially.
Yeah, like see, like they just need any attention they can get right now.
Yeah, because I think
Uh,
they're also expanding this year, so that'll be something else to see.
it's
Okay,
like this draft class cannot afford to fail.
yeah, but the thing is, I doubt they will, because like even if one person fails, you still have Caitlyn, you still have Angel, you still have Camilla, you still have Cameron, you still have what's this Croatian girl from Yukon? I've forgotten her name, but like you have so many avenues to make money. But I feel like Caitlyn has to be. There's a lot of pressure on her to be like the what's the word? The future of the company, essentially.
I I don't think Caitlyn. What is like? I feel like she's going to struggle with physicality a bit, yeah. Like like her early years, but like down the line, she might end up being the one that will perform the most or live up the most.
Mm. I guess it's fair to say at the start she might still adjust. She might still be adjusting to the situation. But
Right now,
yeah,
right now, she's just shooting the ball. And she's going to need to do a bit more than that.
mm, I guess so. So sorry. So yes, who do you have for your all rookie team, your all NBA first, second, and third team?
Our rookie team is about to be the most biased shit ever. So I have the Thompson twins.
In your all rookie first?
Yes. Okay. I'm going to go. I'm going to go with. I'm going to go Asad Thompson.
Okay.
Then I'll go with Brandon Miller as my like two guard. Then the 3 and 4, or like the 4 and 5, Wemby and Shet. Then what's this dude? This wing for the Nuggets. Like he
Is
plays
it wrong?
insane. He plays insane defense. He's black. Yeah,
I'm trying to remember his name. I actually don't know who you're talking about.
how did his name just skip my head?
What is this? Anything? Uh, oh my gosh.
Peyton Watson. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. So like that's your first team. So what about your
Yeah.
rookie second?
That has to be the worst first team list in history.
Yes. I think my second, I think my first would be Wemby, Chet, Brandon. Then at the guard, I think I do have one of the assassins. Then I can put in what's his name? Odds if we're doing position. But like if we're doing best players in the draft, regardless of position, I'd go Wemby, Chet, Brandon, Asar, and then I can Himi Hackers. I can put Himi there.
Yeah,
Oh, and
yeah. Uh, Lucky. He should be first team.
I
But like
think the only person that really flopped, I wouldn't say flopped, but like didn't perform
was
as
Scoot
well as
Henderson,
expected.
right?
Yes, good. At least he started picking it up towards the end of the season, but like he was having some tour dates, some horrific plus minuses at the start of the season. So, and it wasn't looking good, but
There was no recovery for him.
yeah, I guess it's turning it around. So year two, we'll see how good or how bad it is. So hopefully you can turn the ship and change people's perceptions of him. So then your NBA first, second, and third team, who do you have?
All NBA first team. So Shea and Luca.
Hmm.
So Jason Tatum, my 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Giannis is injured, right?
He's going to qualify for the NBA first team regardless. If you want to
Shit.
put him there.
Shit. Then Giannis and Jokic.
Wait, so sorry, just say one more time. I think the guards.
There's Shea,
Okay.
Luca,
Yeah.
Jason Tatum, Giannis, Jokic.
You don't have KD over Tatum.
Tatum won more, and he did better defensively and like rebounding the ball.
Okay. What about your second team?
Second team. So my second team, I think, first of all, I'm gonna start with the 3 position. I'm gonna start with Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Then I'm thinking about the guard position.
Hmm.
The guard position. Anybody can. Jalen Brown, that's a stamp.
What about this dude?
Jalen
Tyrese,
Brunson.
Bronson,
I'll say I'll say
Steph,
I'll say Jalen
Donovan.
Brunson and Jalen Brown. That's my second team backcourt.
Okay. And then your third team.
Okay, I don't think I've picked my 4 and my center.
Oh yeah, you haven't, sir.
Joel Embiid did not qualify, right?
He did not.
Okay, so and I think I'll go Anthony Davis. Then one more. So it depends now. I'm down to put KD as my 4 or my 3. Okay, so I'll put Kevin Durant as my 4, then Kawhi Leonard as my 3.
Okay,
Then
yeah.
third team, I'll say okay, Halliburton has to be there. Halliburton and Spider, Donovan Mitchell.
So would you say
Then
those two guys had a better season than Steph?
I mean, I would say so. Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Because
And then
go
you,
go
yes,
going
sir.
into the season. So going into the season, we act like there was a lot of questions asked about Steph and Golden State in general. And I'll say those people kept their team quite consistent and kept their numbers consistent too.
Okay, and then your 3.
My 3. This shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, why not? Let's see.
What's the what was that good this year?
He
Or like
was
5?
pretty good. Did he lead the league in triple doubles? I'm trying to recall, but I don't.
Because okay, no 5 from Boston, no 5 from Milwaukee, no 5 from Knicks, no 5 from Cavs, no 5 from Philly because Embiid didn't qualify. No 5. Definitely no 5 from Miami. No 5 from OKC. No 5 from Minnesota. No 5 from the Clippers.
Wait, what about Rudy Gobert?
Not all NBA. I'll say yes. Sabonis is gonna be my five. Then
Mm.
4 and 3, the 4 and 3 position is going to be tough. I'm just so tempted. So I'll put Paul George as my three,
Mm.
my
What
four
about King
position.
James?
Yeah, LeBron as my four.
Okay. Think what do I have? Think my first team I have Shai and Luka. Then I have what's his name? I have Jokic, I have Giannis, and I have oh my gosh. And I have Jason Tatum. Three, so 5, 4, 3 respectively. So
Every
each have the five.
every everybody will most probably have the same first team.
Yeah, I think. Who else do I have? So my second team though, I have Bronson and I have what's his name? I do have Steph on my second team. So I'll put JB at the two. I'll put Steph at the one. Then
Wait, so you think Steph has had a better season than Jalen Brown?
he has had a better season. Like aside shooting efficiency from the field and rebounding wise.
And defending
Yeah, but
and winning.
winning is like that's for the team, right? Like is that solely on if I take away Jalen Brown from Celtics, do you think they're still the first seed easily? Do you think if you
That's
remove Steph from Golden State, they're top 10, top 12, top 13? How
like
bad do
okay,
you think?
like this now. We're about to get into hypotheticals.
That's the main issue I have. But like looking at what I'm looking at, right? Like
No, because I don't mind Steph being like third team,
yeah, I can put
but
him on
like
third
but like
team, but like Jalen
I feel
Brown.
I feel like Jalen Brown deserves to be on that second team so much.
Like what I'm thinking is I can put Steph on my third. I have no issue with that. But I also want to put in what's his name? I want to put him JB, Tyrese, and Donovan. I want to put those three in.
Mm.
If I played JB, Jalen Brown now at the three on my third team, and then I played LeBron at the four, or LeBron at the four, and then I played yes, Sabonis. So for my third team, and then or my second team, I have JB or JB then Kawhi. I don't. The issue is I have no like when I say second and third team, I'm just ranking them. Aside my first team, I feel like everyone is in and around the same thing, like just the same bucket. So it
Well,
doesn't really
yeah,
matter.
like at this point, you're a real Golden State fan because you have moved a lot of pieces just to make space for Steph in this team.
I am a real Golden State fan, yeah. Well, like honestly, at the end of the day, wherever I put him, like I do believe he can be all NBA, but like I don't care if it's second or third. I just think he's all NBA. I don't know.
No, but like, do you think he's actually going to make the All NBA team this year?
Genuinely, I think as one thing I would say about Steph, I won't say he's hated or anything, but I think when it comes to the people that run media or the people that run votes, he's least likely to get anything positive from them. Like I was just reading an article this morning about the when I mentioned Rachel Nichols last time, she said Steph's game relies solely on getting free throws.
Yeah, she
And
she said
same
some
with the
bullshit.
Warriors. But like if you've watched any Golden State basketball in the last 7 years, they've barely cracked top 20 in free throw attempts. Steph, for anyone averaging for anyone that's ever averaged 30 points per game, he had the lowest free throw attempts of anyone. For anyone that's ever scored 60 or more this season, he had the lowest free throw attempts of anyone. For anyone that has averaged whatever he's averaging now, lowest free throw attempts. Like even the clutch player of the year award, they said Steph doesn't lead the league in clutch free throws attempted, so he should not be ranked over DeMar. Like that was a bunch of media people that I think get a vote. That was the analysis of the clutch player of the year. Because DeMar gets to the line more in the clutch, he deserves it over Steph. Like I don't even have an issue if you pick DeMar over Steph, but like, how is that your reason? Your reasoning for why someone else should win an award? It's just a weird situation, honestly. But I don't know if he's going to make the All NBA team. I doubt he will. But I don't
I
know.
don't I genuinely don't think he should because there's been lots of guards this year that have been better.
This is an issue.
Like Donovan Mitchell
Donovan Mitchell
and Jalen
and
Brunson.
Tyrese Halliburton. Aside Jalen Brunson, the only guards that had a come up and did not fall off. Sorry, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, and Tyrese all had like breakout seasons. But aside Jalen Brunson, the two of them had massive, massive fall offs for huge chunks of the end of the season.
Steph's whole season has been a fall off.
Fall off from what? What did he average last season? What did he average this season? What did he average when they won the chip?
Oh my!
25.5, 25.6.
There's a Steph fan in my room right now about to
I'm
start
just giving you the
problem.
statistics, man. His season, he has one thing I would say about Steph is, especially for a player of like Steph that is not a pass first guard. He's going to, and when they get into slumps, it's bad. Like it's bad for their output. Like because Steph doesn't get to the line, his output is severely reduced when he's in a shooting slump. And with age, I'm gonna say his slumps are going to be coming more and more. But like I don't think he's gotten to a point where you can say like he's falling off from what he has been giving you the last 2 years. Because what did he give you last season?
What I'm saying is that
Yeah.
you can't tell me that those players haven't been consistent. And you want to tell me that Steph has been consistent when those
Steph,
players
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
those players are leading their team, and right now they're doing it better than Steph.
The only person I can say that maybe is slightly more consistent than Steph is Tyrese, because even if he's giving you 1 for 32 shooting, he's still going to pass the ball and get his assist up.
But
But Donovan Mitchell,
didn't Steph shoot like 45% from the field?
yeah, but he's
Oh
the
my
only one that
god!
shoots 50, 40, 90. Who shot 50? What did Tyrese shoot from the field? If you don't mind me asking.
He probably shot damn near 50. Let me check. I'm sure he shot damn near 50.
He shot
Because
47. Yeah, 47.
like
Um,
what did Donovan Mitchell shoot?
um 46.2. That's what Donovan shot. Steph shot
So
45, yeah.
basically they were more efficient than Steph.
From the field, yes. But you're talking like Steph doesn't shoot significantly more than anyone that you're comparing him to, especially when it comes to Tyrese.
If you are going to shoot, if you are going to shoot at a high level, you have to like make at a high level.
He does, but look at this now. So Donovan, this is 26.6 PPG, 6.1 APG, 5.1 RPG, but 59% true shooting.
Out of all these players we're talking about, Steph is the only one in the playing, right?
Yeah, but like that's when that's from a winning standpoint. Statistically, individually, it's hard
So
to make a case that this guy was significantly better.
Steph averaged like 26 points, man.
Yeah, 26.4.
Is that more or less than Mitchell?
That's less than Mitchell, but true shooting wise, far more efficient.
So wait, so you're trying to make an argument against a Donovan Mitchell
Yeah.
that you can claim better defense this year than Steph.
This is one thing I would say about Steph. Steph is
So yeah,
nowhere near. I'll never call him a great defender or a good,
yeah, yeah. So
but
like so
he's pretty average. Steph is
no,
matched up more often
yeah,
than
because no,
not with small
I'm not
forwards.
saying
Yeah, sorry.
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm saying like we're comparing him to like the people he's up against
Yeah,
for this
but
All NBA
Donovan
team.
Mitchell doesn't guard LeBron James half the time. Doesn't guard Luca. Doesn't guard Shea.
Like
Doesn't guard the best players on the best teams.
there's a reason they don't attack Donovan Mitchell.
But there's a reason when LeBron is matched up on Steph, he kicks the ball out or he doesn't drive
Oh,
on him.
okay,
Watch
so
any Warriors
so
game this season. Anytime LeBron is matched up with Steph, okay, Warriors Lakers game, half the time, majority of the time, LeBron is not driving in. There's a reason you choose to attack Steph because if you compare Steph with, especially in every team Steph has played for, when you're talking about 2015, so you would rather attack Draymond Green or Andre Iguodala or all defensive Klay Thompson over Steph. You're going to attack the worst
no,
of the ones
I
I
get, I
mentioned.
get, I get, I get what you're saying. I'm not saying Steph is like a religiously bad defender. I'm saying
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell was better defensively this season than Steph, scored more than Steph, and was more efficient from the field than Steph.
Well,
So like
so
it's good,
was he
and
more efficient if
he also
his true
won,
shooting didn't reach
he also
60?
he also won more than Steph. You get so like there's a lot you're going to have to ignore to put
For you
Steph
to
in
put
that
Steph.
All NBA team over Donovan Mitchell, which those voters are not going to ignore.
I mean, those voters, actually, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not trying to say like that Donovan doesn't deserve it. What I'm saying is, the same thing I said about the MVP. Everyone has a case. Like everyone has some form of what's the word of.
I like didn't
You know what I
Tyrese
mean, Shem?
average like if didn't Tyrese average like 12 assists and didn't he like lead the league in assists?
I do believe that either Tyrese or Trae Young led the league in assists.
Like uh, he probably averaged like 25 or 24.
Hmm. Sorry, let me just check. Tyrese.
Like like I'm sorry, but like
Tyrese
I don't
averaged 20
20.
and 20 points on less true shooting than Steph on 3.9 but 10.9 assists.
I don't know.
Significantly lower shooting, lower
I don't
scoring,
know.
significantly lower efficiency, but higher assists.
I don't know how to break this to you all, but I don't think you're going to be seeing Steph Curry in any All NBA team this year.
I doubt I will. Like, I'm not saying he will,
Yeah,
but like I'm saying if he was there.
you were lucky to see him on an All Star team.
So from the West, he didn't deserve to be an All-Star. Come on.
Actually, I thought some bullshit was going to go on and he was going to start. Hold on.
Honestly, at that point, I don't think he should have started.
Now he definitely shouldn't have started.
Yeah, but like for the game is what I'm talking about. Like for the game, he's obviously better entertainment wise than Shaq.
Do you think Steph was better than Devin Booker this season?
This season, I don't know actually. Devin
Because
Booker.
we've been talking about Steph being in this All NBA shit. What about D Book?
I don't know. I doubt. I would say it's debatable because D-Book did average a lot. This is one thing I have. How are you guys producing two players averaging over 29 points per game, but your margin of winning is like 3, 4, 5?
We don't have two players averaging over 29.
No, 27, 27. D-Book is 27.
Yeah.
But KD is also should be above 27 as well.
Okay, I think he's like 28.
Yeah. Oh, KD and D-Book have the same exact point per game, actually. Crazy. Wow. Yeah, 27.1, 27.1. KD, more rebounds, less assists, better efficiency
More
than D-Book.
blocks.
Yeah, more blocks. I'm coming. I'm just gonna check a different side.
KD is definitely all NBA. It's just
Yeah, KD
I
is all NBA. I would
I think I
make a
think I
case for
think
him
I
to be
think
second team.
I think KD is all defensive, all defensive this year.
All defensive second, all defensive first.
I, those first teams are hard to get.
Hmm.
I don't know about first team, but I know he has to be on one of the all defensive teams, and he stands that selection against the Nuggets.
Hmm. Wait, so who is your defensive team, first and second?
Uh, oh, that's gonna be tough.
Hmm.
Okay, the obvious Rudy Gobert,
Mm-hmm.
Wembanyama.
Yeah. Wait, when you're doing this, all defensive team uses the same format as all NBA teams, right? It uses
Yeah,
the
yeah,
yeah, okay.
yeah. So, mm, my three position. That's hard. That's hard. He might actually make it first team.
I'm actually thinking, I don't know if Kawhi played super well on defense this year.
No, I don't think Kawhi did. I don't think Kawhi played all that well on defense.
Does he even qualify? I'm trying to see how many games he played.
Was Jason Tatum all that this year defensively?
No, he wasn't. I doubt. I didn't watch as many Celtics games as I thought I would. So I don't know. What are we
Hmm.
looking at? Yeah, Kawhi. Kawhi.
So what wait, chill. Derek White has to make the first team, right?
Yeah, wait, chill. What are the best guard defenders? So Derek White. What else do I have? I'm thinking like I watch these guards, but like I watch them play good defense, but I don't know if that's if that's I've watched enough to be able to come to a definite conclusion. I'm just trying to
Oh,
think.
defensive teams are hard
Yeah,
usually.
they're pretty hard to rank. Kawhi played 68 games, so I think he qualifies, yes.
He qualifies, but like, did he play better defense this year than Kevin Durant?
I don't know. Let's see.
Because Kevin Durant played good defense all year.
I do agree that I'm looking for the defensive statistics. Well, yeah, Jalen Brown is the one I would have up there. I think he defends better than
Asa
yes.
Thompson.
Yeah. That's a name we're looking for. So Rudy Gobert, Wembanyama, what did you say? You said you might put KD. Then what's this guy's name? Jalen Brown.
Has Jalen Brown ever made a defensive team before?
I doubt. Let's see.
Because all the usuals did not really perform this year. All these Drew Holiday, Marcus Smart.
Yes, Marcus Smart barely played games. Drew Holiday, I don't know.
Drew Holiday just wasn't it this year.
But I think they'll still put him on the team because like most of these people don't know who they're going to put that on. So they say they put Drew Holiday. Um, let me see.
How about Davion Mitchell?
Yes, I think he too was a very great defender. So your five is Mitchell Brown. Sorry, Mitchell Asa, or is it Asa Jillian? Anyway, who's your five now? Because I think you've listed enough players. What?
So I'm going with Wembanyama, Rudy Gobert, Davion Mitchell, Asa Thompson, and Kevin Durant.
Okay, then second team.
Second team.
They haven't
And
introduced a third team, right? I'm very sure they haven't.
I don't think they have. Second team, I'd say um, Anthony Davis,
Mm-hmm.
then Bam Adebayo,
Mm-hmm.
In the guard positions are going to be tough. I'll say Derek White, honestly.
They're quite okay. What about this dude? Would you put what's his name? Jesus. Um, well, you said Anthony Davis, right?
Yeah, Anthony Davis and Bam. Should I put Evan Mobley?
Honestly, my opinion on Evan Mobley on defense was really hot when Paul George sent him crying to game them the other night. That was a really bad look for a defensive player of the year candidate.
I'll put Evan Mobley.
Mhm.
Then I need one more. I need one more guard.
You can put Gary Payton second. I don't think he does. He will make first. I don't think he makes any defensive team. Maybe next season if he plays like 30 more games or he plays better. I don't know. Gary is a good defender, but there is really enough sample size for you to ever
Yeah,
put
that
him in any
yeah,
of this conversation.
that's the problem.
Um, God. Who did you put to your first team? You put Derek and
No,
or
my first team,
yeah.
I put Davion and Asar.
Okay. So what about Jalen Brown and Derek?
I don't want to put like two Celtics. That's the problem.
Oh. I mean, honestly, the team is a flipping super team. Yeah, what about Porzingis? That was the guy I was looking for.
Yeah, but like it's going to be hard for him to make it because of the bigs, and he didn't play as much as them.
Oh, that's true.
Because there's like 4 or 5 bigs in this conversation.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of Ball Talk. Remember, if you liked the video, please don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you again for listening and have a great week.